But um, so chandelier bidding. So this is, I have to always give this asterisk. This is me as a consultant, not me as an RM Sotheby's consultant. Um, but chandelier bidding, in my mind, and this has changed since I started in the auction world. Before the auction world, I thought, oh, that's not kind of cool. Like you can never get a good deal. Well, in reality, your chandelier bidding typically only happens on a car with a reserve. So if there is a no reserve car that crosses the auction block, and I've never seen this at RM, but if they bid on it and they're the highest bidder, they have to buy the car legally. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. So
Say that again. Say what you just did again.
so if there's a chandelier bid on, if they're trying to bid up a car that's no reserve and they're the highest bidder, they have to buy it.
Oh, interesting.
And so I've never seen that happen at RM Sotheby's because I'm just on the outside looking in. I mean, at times they do have cars in their inventory for whatever reason, whether it's, I don't know why, they don't have a lot of cars in inventory. I mean, less than single digits. I know like some other auction houses have a lot of cars in inventory. So chandelier bidding is typically only done on cars with a reserve. And so let's take a $100,000 car as an example. Let's say the reserve is $100,000. Chandelier bidding, in my understanding, it's there to protect the seller. So if you bring a $100,000 car and there's just nobody in the auction room to buy that car and it hammers no sale at $40,000 because it was never going to sell because I had a reserve. Now that car has a black stain on its record as being a no sale at a public auction for $40,000. Chandelier bidding is designed to not negatively impact the value of that car if it doesn't sell, because it's not going to sell if the reserve's $100,000. It's not going to sell for 40. So my understanding is, auction houses will chandelier bid, say there's only one bidder. They're trying to get him up to $80,000, $90,000 to where maybe a deal could be made. If there's not a chandelier bid, that guy's going to stop at 40 or whatever, hoping he gets a steal. He's hoping he'll get it for a price he would never get it at. So the chandelier bidding protects the seller in that it's trying to get the highest bid up as close to that reserve as possible. And they will stop. They're not going to bid it up to the reserve. They're just trying to get someone close to where maybe we can get this car sold for an appropriate price. And so once I came into the auction world, I really like chandelier bidding because it's all about protecting the consignor. It's not meant to screw over someone trying to get a good deal, because it's a lot that has a reserve in which there's not going to be a good deal anyways,